Howdy, folks. Howdy. Woo! I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can use, and biker news you can trust. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is you happen to be, although I have 0 people watching me. Okay. Whew. Michael Iron Mike Hips, man, you're the first person. Good to have you. Okay, 3 people. Gosh, man, I thought nobody cared about the J. Okay, yeah, I'm a little late this morning. I had a doctor's appointment. Sorry about that. You guys know the J is sickly, but we're trying to get it together. I'm on my diet, living good on my diet. You guys are going to watch me get really skinny. I'm on my diet for real. Yes, sir. Watch and see. Looky here. For those of you the first time you're watching, this is Black Dragon Biker TV, Black Dragon Biker News Network, biker news you can trust, biker news you can use. And we're coming to you from Atlanta, Georgia. We talk about biker stuff and motorcycle clubs. So like, share, and subscribe. Follow the caption below in your liking, sharing, and subscribing. And get with us, man. Get with us. So it seems as though Harley-Davidson just can't catch a break. I mean, the average age of motorcyclists is getting older and older. They say guys like me are on our last motorcycle, so they're not interested in us anymore. And they're kind of right. Like the last motorcycle I bought was about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Although I am getting ready to get another motorcycle. I'm going to have another 1, maybe 2 more. And I might have to get a trike. So there might be 3 bikes in me left. But yeah, I mean, at 59, we're getting to the age, and then these bikes, they want like $50,000 a piece for them. Damn near. You're gonna pay 40s if you get the thing on credit. If you get it on payments, it's by the time you pay that thing off, if you paid like 43, 44, you get it on time. In my day, they used to call it buying on time. Well, we're buying that on time. So if you buy it on time, by the time you get through paying it off, it's probably going to cost you about 50 G's. So shit, it takes about 7 years to pay off some of these motorcycles these days, unless you're just rolling in the cash. So some of my homies are rolling in the cash like Mad Dog and them. They just go buy. They just go buy Harleys, Mad Dog and my boys out there. They just go buy Harleys like Kikoa, Manua. How do you say that? Kikoa. How do you say her name? Kikoa Mauna Kea. Yeah. Rob Benjamin. These guys, Vernon, Bolo, my submarine buddy, they just go buy $60,000 motorcycle like that. Just drop it. But me, the Black Dragon, I got to get mine on payments. So they could be right. I could be down to like my last motorcycle or 2. I think I got like maybe 2 motorcycles left in me, and then I have maybe a trike, 2 motorcycles and a trike. But I could be down to my last motorcycle. So Harley's not interested in guys like me, and they can't convince the little what do you call them people? Metrosexuals. They can't convince today's metrosexual to buy them Harleys. These youngsters, and they ain't trying to pay no 40 G's for a motorcycle or 50. Dan Savage says it's 2.5 times that here in Israel for a new Harley. 100 G's? You cats is rolling over there in Israel. I need to get me an Israeli woman to take care of my ass. Is that what it's like? 100? Oh my God. Oh, sweet tea. It's unsweet tea. It's the best thing in the world. So, shouldn't be trying not to and do ums. I've gotten my ums together a little bit better, but the Harley folks are like, we got to find some place to get new customers. And because, in my opinion, Harley has been overrated and overpriced for years and years and years and years and years and years. I just bought my first Harley. It was 10 grand. I'm 37. You bought a Harley for $10,000. It's not new. That couldn't be a new Harley. Is it? There must be a used Harley. And you buy a used Harley and that doesn't do Harley any good. They only really benefit off the new Harleys, I believe. So what did my man say here? You guys are hitting me so fast. But I like it when I get all these. Somebody said something about the mountain. It just went right past. And I can't find it. I want to go back and find it, and I'm looking for it. Oh, yep. Just like the mountain. Well, I can't believe that's not showing. Okay. There we go. Yep. Just like the mountain on Hawaii. Oh, that's how you say it. Mauna Kea. Dude, you should have said my name is the mountain on Hawaii. I would have known. Somebody said I figured Harley was going to do a repeat of the AMF days. But anyway, the Harley folks are having a hard time coming up with people to sell to, and no one can afford them expensive ass things. So they're doing all kinds of stuff we old timers don't like, but they don't care about us old timers because we are down to our last motorcycle or two. So, and then, places like Indian are giving them cats hell. So FTC just came out with an action against them, against Harley-Davidson. So like these cats can't catch a break. And this one, this is a good one, man. This is a good one. They've been getting away with this one forever. And one of you guys sent me this. I just love my people. They know everything. They send me everything. So I was sent this. I get so many stories sent to me. And I want to say this about sending me stories. I have to say this to you. I am a news organization. I have news credentials. I belong to several news organizations, et cetera, et cetera. If you send me a story, I'm going to use it. So make sure that when you send me a story, I can make sure when you send me a story that you're not putting yourself in any kind of jeopardy in sending me a story. Make sure when you send me a story, you're not, leaking something from your job you shouldn't be leaking or something like that. Make sure that if it's about your motorcycle club, it's not some personal information that only you know, that once I put it on here, everybody's going to know that you did it. Don't send me stuff like that. Okay? Because when I publish it, it's out there, and it be out there forever. And I love you. You can call me and be like, "Hey, Dragon man, my club's gonna burn my tattoo off my arm," and I'll be like, "Well, hey, all right, Black, let me try to erase it or something. Let me try to cover over it or blur something out or something for you, or if let me try to see if I can't recall it." But pretty much once stories go up, they go up. And I want you guys, I want the stories. I get them all the time. But I'm not a got you news organization. I love the biker angle. And I want to take care of my bikers. I want to take care of my clubs. Clubs call me all the time. Hey man, that can you they call me with information, and they call me for me to try to be like, hey man, if you print that story right now, that's going to hurt us real bad. I consider you guys. I can't be swayed one way or the other. I'm not going to tell your story for you, but I'll let you come on here and tell your story. We won't be the mouthpiece for clubs, but we will let clubs come on and tell their story. That this happens. But I want you to make sure when you send me something, it's okay for you to send it to me in your mind and in your heart and soul. And I don't, and I'm the kind of person, I don't really want your club business. Like, President such and such screwed his such and such his old lady, so now he shouldn't be president anymore. Like I'm not trying to be inside internal club business and club politics. Hope that makes sense. All right, back to the story. So anyway, we have this this thing here. So this came out July 1st, 2022. FTC sues Westinghouse and Harley-Davidson over right to repair. Now, this is an interesting one, y'all, because we have been falling for this banana in the tailpipe trip for like 100,000 years. The whole idea that you void your warranty if someone other than the manufacturer works on an item. Now, Harley's not the only one that's been doing this. We have accepted this as a standard practice. Come to find out, this is not an accepted practice at all, according to the Federal Trade Commission. And they took Harley-Davidson and Westinghouse to task because of it. So this right here, I read the FTC filed complaints and proposed consent orders to resolve allegations that the motorcycle manufacturer Harley-Davidson Motor Company Group, LLC, and Westinghouse outdoor generator maker, MWE Investments, LLC, Westinghouse, illegally restricted the right of customers to repair purchased products. What? What, is this true? The complaints against both Westinghouse and Harley-Davidson allege the company's warranties improperly specified that using independent dealers for repairs rendered the warranty void. We've all accepted that. Like, if you take your motorcycle, your Harley-Davidson motorcycle, or your Westinghouse generator for that matter, to any place other than their repair shops, that your warranty is void. Like, we have been doing this forever. But they say this is in violation of the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act and the FTC Act. That this is in violation of the Magnuson Warranty Act and the FTC Act. That this is in violation of the Magnuson Act and the FTC Warranty Act. I've never heard of these acts. In addition, the FTC alleged that Harley-Davidson violated the disclosure rule. Have you ever heard of the disclosure rule? I've never heard of the disclosure rule. They have failed to disclose? They have violated the disclosure rule? Harley. I've been telling y'all about those motorcycles. So here we are. They have violated the FTC disclosure rule when it required consumers, you guys, to contact an authorized dealer for warranty details rather than providing all the necessary details in a single document. I guess maybe if you want to know about some warranty information or whatever, they make you contact an authorized dealer instead of just putting it out there. I'm not an attorney, but I think that might be what that means, which means that they have been violating that act on you, baby boy, baby girl. And this is very ugly. It goes on to say, under the proposed consent orders, both companies are prohibited from further violations of the Warranty Act and from telling consumers that their warranties will be voided if they use third-party services or parts to repair a product. In addition, Harley-Davidson is prohibited from further violations of the disclosure rule. The consent agreements further require that both companies add specific language. So this is what they were talking about doing. And they said the public comment period for the consent agreement package will run through July 22nd, after which the FTC will decide whether to make up the proposed consent order to make it final. Well, we come here and we find out that the FTC did take action. FTC takes action against Harley-Davidson and Westinghouse. And the action they're taking, Federal Trade Commission is taking action against the motorcycle manufacturer Harley-Davidson Motor Company Group, LLC, and Westinghouse Generator for illegally restricting customers' right to repair or purchase product. The FTC's complaints charge that the company's warranties included terms that conveyed the warranty is void if customers use independent dealers for parts and repairs. The FTC is ordering Harley-Davidson and Westinghouse to fix warranties by removing illegal terms, recognizing the right to repair, come clean with customers, and ensure that dealers compete fairly with independent third parties. Man. Wow. Just wow. All these years of this. Just wow. Listen, man, listen. Consumers deserve choices when it comes to repairing their products. And independent dealers deserve a chance to compete. And you guys remember all the antitrust laws. You guys do remember that from your American history classes. I'm sure they taught this, right? They still teach American history in school, don't they? They do still teach American history. And you guys remember the bust, the trust, and all that stuff that was going on in the 20s and the 30s about the right to compete and fair competition. And that when a motorcycle club tells you that you can't open up a motorcycle club in their city, they're actually breaking antitrust laws. I never told y'all about that, did I? Never? Yeah, they are. Of course, we don't go to the cops and stuff, so that doesn't matter. But anyway, yeah, there's you get the right to compete in this country. You get the right to compete. That they're not supposed to be able to everybody change the prices to run you out of business and stuff. That's illegal. That's illegal. I'm not saying it don't happen, but it's illegal. And they're saying that independent dealers deserve the chance to compete for your business fairly. It's supposed to be a fair market where everybody can get on in there and get on. Antelope Valley Harley-Davidson has been good to me. I can't complain. According to the insurance policy, you can go to a certified motorcycle repair shop, but keep all your receipts to show the dealership. Well, what's a certified company? So this is what Samuel Levine, director of the FTC's Bureau of Customer Protection, said. Consumers deserve the choices when it comes to repairing their products, and independent dealers deserve a chance to compete. These orders require Harley and Westinghouse to fix warranties, come clean with customers, and ensure fair competition with independent providers. Other companies that squelch consumers' rights to repair should take notice. Ooh. Wisconsin-based Harley-Davidson sells motorcycles worldwide, and Ohio-based MWE Investments Westinghouse brand outdoor power generators and related equipment. Each company offers limited warranties to consumers who buy their products that provide for no-cost repair or replacement should the products have defects or other issues. The FTC has made it a priority to protect consumers' rights to repair their products. The Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act is one of the FTC's tools to address repair restrictions. It prohibits a company from conditioning a consumer product warranty on the consumers using any article or service which is identified by brand name unless it is provided for free. Following the FTC's right to repair report, nixing the fix, the commission issued a policy statement on repair restrictions imposed by manufacturers, pledging to ramp up investigations until illegal repair restrictions. Yeah. According to the FTC's complaints, both companies were imposing illegal warranty terms that voided customers' warranties if they used anyone other than the companies and their authorized dealers to get parts or repairs for their products. The FTC also alleged that Harley-Davidson failed to fully disclose all the terms of the warranty, requiring consumers to contact authorized dealerships for full details. The FTC alleges that these terms harm consumers and competition in multiple ways, including restricting consumers' choices. Consumers who buy a product covered by a warranty do so to protect their own interests, not the manufacturers. The company's warranties improperly implied that as a condition to maintaining warranty coverage, consumers had to use the company's part or services for any repairs. Another way that it harms consumers is by costing consumers more money. By telling consumers their warranties will be voided if they choose third-party parts or repair services, the companies force consumers to use potentially more expensive options provided by the manufacturer. You know, like everybody says, whenever you go to a Harley-Davidson shop, HD stands for $100 because you're getting ready to pay you some money, bro. This violates the Warranty Act, which prohibits these clauses unless a manufacturer provides the required parts or services for free under the warranty or is granted an exception by the FTC or from the FTC. I guess there's always an exception. In the Navy, we call it a waiver. There is a waiver for everything. Frogzilla says John Deere is worse than HD about this. Well, they said John Deere better take notice. The next way that it harms consumers is undercutting independent dealers. This is how it harms competition. The undercutting independent dealers, the Warranty Act's tying prohibition protects not just consumers, but also independent repairers and the manufacturers of aftermarket parts. By conditioning their warranties on the use of authorized service providers and branded parts, the companies infringed the right of independent repairers and manufacturers to compete on a level playing field. You know, they used to just tell you, they used to tell you, well, if it's not made by us, you can't trust it. And so we're going to only, warranty our parts because, we're the only person that can make a slip-on. So if you get one from someplace else, you're going to void your warranty. And so you don't even do that stuff until like your bike is paid for and the warranty's over. Right. But they're saying, no, that's not fair. It undercuts the right for other brands to compete on a level playing field. And finally, it harms consumers and competition by reducing resiliency. Consumers rely on the company's product for emergency power and transportation. Robust competition from aftermarket part manufacturers is critical to ensuring that consumers get the replacement parts they need when they need them and are not at the mercy of branded part supply chains, which, none of us can get parts these days for anything. More resilient and repairable products also lead to less waste in the form of products that could otherwise be fixed. So the enforcement action, what are they going to do about it? Under the FTC Act and Warranty Act, the FTC has the authority to take action against companies violating consumer protection laws, including those engaging in unfair or deceptive acts or practices. The FTC orders in these cases, 1, prohibit further violations. These companies will be prohibited from further violations of the Warranty Act, and in Harley-Davidson's case, the disclosure rule. They will also be prohibited from telling consumers that their warranties will be void if they use third-party services or parts, and that they should use only branded parts or authorized service providers. If companies violate these terms, the FTC will be able to seek civil penalties of up to $46,517 per violation in federal court. It's going to cost you $46,517 per. That's as much as a whole motorcycle. Ouch. 2, recognize consumers' right to repair. Both companies will be required to add specific language to the warranty saying, taking your product to be serviced by a repair shop that is not affiliated with our authorized dealer of a company will not void the warranty. Also, they're going to have to actually put that in the warranty. I guess you're going to get a new one in the mail. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, they will have to say that will not void the warranty. Also, using third-party parts will not void this warranty. They're going to have to put that in writing in the warranty. You can use any place you want, my homie, and any parts you want. Next, they're going to have to come clean with consumers. That's a tall tale. That's a lot to ask. I want you to come clean with consumers. Both companies must send, I guess I was right. Black Dragon B. Come on, y'all. Why don't y'all listen to me? Why can't y'all listen to me? Right here it says both companies must send and post notices informing customers that their warranties will remain in effect even if they buy aftermarket parts or patronize independent repairers. They're going to have to send it in the mail. Just like I said. Damn, I be right. And alert dealers. Finally, the final thing is they're going to have to alert dealers to compete fairly. Yeah. Both companies must send and post notices informing customers that their warranties will remain in effect even if they buy aftermarket parts and patronize independent repairers. Damn, Silverback says, I've had to change slip-ons back and forth about 6 times just not to trigger my dealer. So you mean when you go back to the shop, you have to take your slip-ons off and put the factory ones back on as though the slip-ons were never there so you can get your bike worked on, and that BS is fixing to be gone if it ain't gone already. Yeah. But make sure you know. Let's see if it says. The commission vote to issue the administrative complaints to accept consent agreement was 5-0. Well, and as it should have been. Chair Lena M. Khan and Commissioner Rebecca Kelly Slaughter issued a statement. The FTC will publish a description of the consent agreement package in the Federal Register soon. Boy, that's definitive. The agreement will be subject to public comment for 30 days beginning today and continuing through July 22, 2022, after which the commission will decide whether to make the proposed consent order final. Well, I'm just hoping that they do. Instructions for filing comments appear in the published notice. Once processed, comments will be posted on the regulations.gov. The Federal Trade Commission works to promote competition and protect and educate consumers. Learn more about consumer topics at consumer.ftc.gov or report fraud, scams, and bad business practices at reportfraud.ftc.gov. Follow the FTC on social media, read consumer alerts and the business blog, and sign up to get the latest FTC news and alerts. Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow. So Vance and Hines issued a statement on the FTC decision against Harley-Davidson. This is a story that somebody wrote a couple days ago. A few days ago, we told you about the FTC decision against Harley-Davidson. At issue was Harley's language voiding their motorcycle warranty. The FTC and its language conveyed that the warranty is void if customers use independent dealers for parts and repairs. As a result of the FTC's decision, the agency is requiring, and we know that, we just read that, they're going to prohibit further violations, recognize consumer rights, come clean with consumers, alert dealers to compete fairly. While the decision is not yet final, they are quite far reaching. Clearly, they will significantly impact some of Harley's business practices. So, Harley Davidson sponsorship of Vance and Hines, and it seems that the FTC's decision has not escaped the notice of former partner Vance and Hines. As you may already know, Vance and Hines and Harley Davidson had a 20-year partnership in NHRA drag racing. During that time frame, the V&H Harley Davidsons took 107 NHRA Pro Stock motorcycle wins and 10 NHRA Pro Stock motorcycle championships. But that long-term sponsorship went bust in November of 2020. Harley issued a statement. Harley-Davidson heritage is rich with racing lore and legacy, and throughout our brand history, Harley-Davidson dealers have been the cornerstone of our racing programs. We are excited to continue to support the XG 750R racing motorcycle and NHRA Pro Stock motorcycle efforts through our dealers. So the statement meant that Harley was ending its factory racing program in both NHRA and American Flat Track. Instead, Harley said it would concentrate on more grassroots efforts. And Vance and Hines ran Harley's factory efforts in both series. So the reaction now of Vance and Hines to the decision sent a strong message to Harley, and it's hard to imagine that several aftermarket companies were not pleased at this, particularly Vance and Hines, whose HD-oriented products are also popular with non-race customers. I guess they would have to be very happy about this, friends, because this means that, you know, you can use their stuff and not get your warranty voided. So according to multiple Powersport news sources, including Powersports Business, Mike Kennedy, Vance and Hines CEO, issued this statement. This action taken by FTC is a huge win for motorcycle riders. And it means that while we will still need to see how it plays out, if they're going to really make this the law, we anticipate that riders will have more choices in how they repair and update their motorcycles during the warranty period, which is clearly a big deal for companies in the motorcycle aftermarket too. I hope that it will void your warranty threat for someone who just wants a better sounding or smoother running Harley is a thing of the past. While many may agree with Mike's sentiment, it's a bit surprising that Vance and Hines issued a press release on the topic, or is it? So they said here that they looked around and they couldn't find any other single aftermarket manufacturing giving up their thoughts on the subject. So is there something more to Vance and Hines' press release? If your partner pulls the plug on your 20-year partnership, would you be upset, or would you just accept the race team deals come and go all the time? And if the FTC later sanctioned that company in a very public fashion, would you publicly add your thoughts? Well, I know I would. So anyway, that's what's going on in that market space, my good dear friends who ride Harley Davidsons and the like. We will now be seen as okay. Well, this ain't law yet. Let's wait till after July 22nd, just a couple weeks from now. And then soon, they said soon after we will publish this. God only knows how long soon can be with the government. But soon after, we may find that the days of the old warranty held over your head BS will be gone. and you and I will be able to do whatever the hell we want with our Harleys and fix them where we want and do stuff to them and still get warranty repair work done when they're broken. Nice. Harley ruined my favorite bike, the Sportster, so I will never buy a new bike from a stealership again. Stealership. You guys seen a thumbnail for a video on YouTube about dealers charging way above MSRPs for new Harleys. Bro, that's been going on since the 80s. Only 33 likes. SSW says, please press the like button. Yeah, folks, press the like button. We could use that. Well, these guys, you guys ride these bikes, so you guys ride these bikes, so I think this is important to you. I can't afford a new bike, says Papa, so the warranty doesn't apply anyway. This one guy says, Ghost Eagle says, a friend of mine has been working on bikes for many years. He has a sign on his door saying, I void warranties. Not anymore, he doesn't. Anyway, that's coming up. All right, my dear friends. Hold on one second. Oh, I thought that was my doctor calling. Vehicle warranty people. How do they even get your damn number? Like, my vehicle warranty is like, don't you ever buy a vehicle warranty. Do you guys hear me? Unless you're going to buy it from the dealer itself. These vehicle warranties like Ice-T is doing and all that, man, those programs are really set up to take your money and never pay for a warranty issue. The only ones that really are worth a damn is the one you buy from the vehicle manufacturer. Okay? You got a Ford, go to Ford and buy one. It's going to be about $3,000. It's going to have a $250 deductible, but they're actually going to fix your car with no BS. Take it from the Black Dragon. Y'all don't be listening to me, man. You don't be listening. And I be trying to educate you. Hey, did you hear that Brittney Griner pled guilty? Did you hear that? And this only comes a day after. Hey, stop that. This only comes a day after I said something about it. From that video. Stop that. This only comes a day after I said something about it. You guys watch me on TikTok. I comment on a thing or two. And so yesterday I commented on the Brittney Griner situation. I don't know why. I mean, I just did because it kind of, I was thinking about it and I was like, man. So, yeah, here it is. This is my TikTok. This is my Brittney Griner one. Oh, I didn't call her by the right name, by the way. I called her Brittney Grimes. Forgive me.
Grimes, basketball phenom, got herself caught up over there in the good old USS of R. And I heard that she wrote a letter to the president yesterday. And I would have thought that the letter would have said something like, hey, press, look here, man. I done brought this cannabis over to these people's place up off in their country, up over in here. And well, things didn't turn out so well. So I would appreciate the shit out of it if you could get a sister out of here. That would really help. And, Joe, just use whatever, flow you got. Joe, use your flow. I apologize to the great people of Russia for bringing that stuff on over here. And I won't do it again. That's what I would have expected to see. Come on here, dog. But instead, we get this thing the day before yesterday saying, if Brittney Grimes had been a male athlete, somebody famous like LeBron James, she wouldn't still be over there. The government would have done something for her. And I'm thinking, like, whose reality is this? Like, would LeBron James have his dumb ass over there doing dumb shit like that? I wonder, like, being a biker and being a former submarine sailor, I just get to the point, I just be seeing everything too black and white. Like, I have yet to hear anybody on that team in her camp say that she didn't bring that cannabis oil over there in them puffer things. I don't know what you call them. I call them puffer things. I once saw a guy had so much smoke coming out of that, it enveloped his whole car and the whole intersection around him. Like, how can that even be safe? But where is the personal accountability? Where is the apology? I mean, these people, to be superstars and athletes, you just think that they don't engage their minds at all. Like, have you ever seen In Prison Abroad? Like, they put your ass in prison for that. 10 years and stuff. So, since no one has said she didn't do it, how about an apology to the Russian people instead of calling them charlatans and fake arresters? Capiche?
Yeah, man.
Brittney Griner.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said yesterday. And someone said to me, can you believe someone said to me, being a former Navy guy, you should know better than to make assumptions. Well, I wasn't making an assumption, bro. No one said from her team. I was watching, and she wrote a letter to the president of the United States, and nowhere in the letter that they read that I could hear did she say, and oh, by the way, I'm not guilty of this. Like, if you are not guilty, you're going to holler that from the highest building top. Yeah, from the highest mountain or the highest building top, you're going to get up to the top and you're going to say, I ain't done this. You're going to try to get to the highest spire there. Yeah. And I didn't hear none of that. So you have to assume that you got to assume that she did, because you and me, we're going to say, I didn't do that. I didn't do it. And I, like I said, did she never watch Locked Up Abroad? Abroad and in prison? And I don't mean abroad like I don't mean like abroad, like you're saying, abroad is one word, not a broad locked up in prison, but rather abroad, as in overseas somewhere. You ain't never seen that? Like, you guys remember in the 90s how all them damn Australians were getting death sentences over in Singapore? Like, one right after another, like those dumb bastards couldn't understand that, no, you do not take drugs to Singapore. They kept arresting all these Australians and hanging their asses. You guys forget that? Did she not ever see that? You don't go over there with, what's wrong with these people? Especially people from California. People from California they're gone. Like, cannabis is basically legal over there. If you have a card, and everybody's got a card, you just call up the doctor. Hey, man, I need a drug card. Yeah, no, what's your address? I'll get you one right over. Send me my $40. Like, it's that easy. So they be traveling. When you see a California get, like, I had a Californian come visit me here. Actually, he came out here and he stopped at the you people stop at the Dragon's Lair, and man, this guy opened up his suitcase. I was terrified. You got on an airplane with that? Are you serious? This is Georgia, No, I don't want to know. No, sir. I don't want to know. Californians are crazy with it. They're just absolutely crazy with it. You think you can take your vaping pens? That's the name. I call them puffer sticks. You think you can take your vaping pen? Uh, if she had taken it to Turkey, she might have been stoned to death. They stone you. Eye for an eye over there. Tooth for a tooth. Hand for hand. Steal something, get it cut off. I don't know if you guys ever remember, right before the Iraqi war, I saw a video from Iraq. They were this one poor bastard stole something and ran. So they took him on top of a building, cut off his foot at the ankle, picked him up and threw him off the 2-story building. They cut off his foot, put a blue plastic bag around the leg at the ankle. They tied a blue plastic bag like a tourniquet, picked his ass up and tossed him off the side of a 2-story building. Anybody ever see that? Am I the only one that ever saw that? And then they showed them cutting a guy's hand off for stealing and all this, and threw his ass off the building too. And his family was down below to pick him up and carry him off to the hospital or whatever. So, bro, they don't be playing over there in them places. It ain't like America. It ain't like America where they, be. And then they said, well, she's not going to get a fair shake because she's 6'9", a woman, black, and and gay. She's not going to get a fair shake for those, and then she's not famous. Like, she's not going to get a fair shake because she broke the law. Not because she's 6'9", black, gay, and female. But oh, by the way, over there in those places, they don't play that. So I wouldn't be bringing it up. I wouldn't be sending no letters. Oh, I miss my wife. I wouldn't be. No, they don't. This ain't a man. That's them. Them people over there ain't playing with your ass. I'd be leaving all that. I'd be keeping all that quiet. If it were me, I'd be trying to, even though I'd be 6'9", I'm 6'4", I'm pretty tall myself. I'd be trying to keep a low 5'8" profile over there. Not walking around through the airport with vape sticks. Not me. I don't know. I've dated some of those. I've had 2 athletes in my life. I dated a Olympic volleyball star. Oh my goodness, her name was Monique. She was so beautiful, about 6'2", just a gorgeous, gorgeous woman. Played for LSU on the Olympic volleyball team. We dated. She lived in Italy and speaks Italian and all that stuff. Y'all don't know about me. Black Drag. I've been a G out here in these streets, out here off in the ATL. Don't get me twisted. I had a superstar girlfriend, volleyball player thing, fine as hell. And she played overseas for many, many, many years. And she didn't take no vape pens. I don't even know if they had vape pens back in the 90s, but she didn't take no vape pens over there. No dope and stuff. You don't do that. They will put your ass in prison. Like one time, I had a gun in my car in San Diego, California. I actually had a license to carry in San Diego, which is really unusual, but I did. And if you live in San Diego, you know that Interstate 5 takes you directly to the border. Maybe a couple other highways do too, but I know Interstate 5 takes you to the border of Mexico. And you can get kind of confused there. They got some signs saying last exit or whatever. before you get to Mexico. And I screwed up and I missed those signs. And I got to the Mexican border and I realized, bro, you got these pistols in your car. Now you got to know you don't take a pistol into Mexico. Bruh. Mi amigo. Carnal. You don't do that. Because your ass won't come back. They'll confiscate your car. You will go to jail. You will go to prison. They don't play that guns in Mexico business, even though the criminals have guns over there and criminals have free reign. But you ain't no criminal. You are, well, you're getting ready to be a criminal. So believe it or not, I stopped my car at the border. I stopped my car on Interstate 5 in the far left-hand drive, far left-hand lane. I stopped my car. I put it in park, bro. And all these cars are behind me honking and the whole traffic is stopped up and everything. And I just leaned on back and sat there. And after a while, the customs people came out. Hey, something wrong with your car, bro? You need to go on. And I was like, man, I'll be damned if I drive into Mexico with these guns. That ain't happening. No way in hell. I ain't doing it. No, sir. Not the Black Dragon. I wasn't even called Black Dragon then. I was DJ John Bunch. Sounds so nice. I like to hear it twice. They called me JB Chill. I was a rapper. That's who. Yeah, you don't want me to start beatboxing, but I can. And so they actually had to move the concrete. They had these concrete barriers. They had to move the damn concrete barrier for me to make a U-turn. But I never took my dumb ass into Mexico. Never. Because I knew better. I was like, I don't know how I missed all the signs. I can't help you with that, but I'm going to back up down I-5. Or I'm going to leave my car here and someone can come tow it. I don't give a damn what you do. I ain't taking my car into Mexico. And I know I got these guns in here. Because I saw the movies. I saw them. Remember when Chosen Few rode CBR 750s with bubble face helmets? Yes, I do remember that. I do remember those days. So anyway, some of the stuff you should know. Some of the stuff should be pretty simple. In Tijuana, they charge a walking fee for foreigners that pee in an alley. Everyone has a hustle. I peed in the alley in Tijuana many times. I just never got caught doing it. So I don't know, folks. You got to use, like SSW says here, use common sense. Don't replace common sense with Google or attorneys. There was an HBO documentary on gays called Welcome to Chechnya. Oh, well, I wonder what that they don't play that over there. Good morning, Black Dragon from War Gorilla, from the Road Gorillas MC. What's up, War Gorilla? God bless you, man. So anyway, I'm not on here to down any group or anything or whatever. That's not my thing. I'm fine with you doing whatever it is you do, but just know some places don't play that. Whatever some places don't play the vape pen with cannabis in your luggage. Some places don't play a gun in your car. They don't play that. And you got to be smart enough to be like, man, I don't give a damn what. I don't care how many cars are behind me. I don't care if all of Interstate 5 with 1,300,200 cars is backed up. I, Black Dragon, Johnny Bunch a second, John Bunch, DJ JB Chill, will not be driving across that threshold. No, sir. You might need to get a crane and a helicopter to come get my car. I'm good right here, bro. I'm good where everything is legal. It's funny that a line in the sand can make the difference between all good and not so all good. But if that is the demarcation point, I ain't going across it. I don't care what you say. And you can't make me. Customs agent was all mad and everything. They got that little tractor thing out that they have, and they moved that damn, and it was amazing how they moved the whole cement thing. Just moved it. They can move heaven and earth if they need to. And they got me on up out there and made my little U-turn and went on back to San Diego and enjoyed my good life. And that's what you got to be smart enough to do. That's all, man. That's all I'm saying. Hey, listen.
Hey, my biker friends. John East.
Oh. Yeah, well, I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. My other TikTok thing I did about cell phones. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Anyway, my good friends, what's up, King James? All my good folks out there. That's my hour for today. What's good, Rude Boy? What's good, Rude Boy? Cobra 1 MC, good to see you, man. I never wear helmets, only in heavy traffic. Yeah, well, you gotta wear them in heavy traffic. That's smart. Silverback, look up the guy who started the litter and enforcing common sense laws. I think it was San Francisco. That's hilarious. We'll look him up. All right, that's it, man. Like someone said, hit the like button. All right, so this is my housekeeping. Getting ready to get out of here. Hit the like button, share and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. You can get Black Dragon Biker TV on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, and here on YouTube. So check for Black Dragon Biker TV. We're on every day about 10ish, unless I have a doctor's appointment like today. Watch out for Big Bone's new podcast. His YouTube show, The Big Bone Yard, is coming soon. Go over there on YouTube and like him. Order my books, Prospects Bible, Sergeant at Arms Bible, President's Bible, Public Relations Officer's Bible. All available on Amazon, including Prospects Bible for women's motorcycle clubs. And soon to be released on audiobook. And you can get them from Amazon, Kindle, or at blackdragonsgear.com. I get the most money if you order them from blackdragonsgear.com, but they're available at Amazon and Kindle. And you can also go to your local bookstore and get any one of my books. You can order them there, and they will have them for you in a day or two. Join our podcast. The Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos comes on every day wherever you get your podcasts. iHeartRadio, Spotify, those places, iTunes. And please join us on our Discord server. If you have Discord, if you don't, download it and get on our Discord server. We have a family there. We have chat rooms, and we have a good time. The link to the Discord server is in the description box below. And you can reach me at Black Dragon at BlackSabbathMC.com. There's 2 B's in Sabbath, Black Dragon at BlackSabbathMC.com. All right, man. Oh, finally, if you guys have issues that you want to talk about, like somebody sent me a thing, Black Dragon, I want to start a motorcycle club. Can you please tell me? Bro, I have made 400 videos on how to start a motorcycle club. But if you want a personal lecture, and if you want me to line out every step you need to take, blah, 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 hit me up on my app, clarity.fm/black-dragon. And on this app, it's going to cost you $1.67 a minute to talk to me. You better get to me. I'm getting ready to change that to $3 a minute, but $1.67 a minute. It's about $100 an hour, I think is what that comes out to. And you can talk to me about whatever issues you have. Motorcycle club politics, set politics, MC protocol, crisis management, public relations for your motorcycle club. Your motorcycle club gets in trouble with the law or whatever the case, and you need some public relations management help. I do all that. Yeah. It's what I do. I've done it for many, 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 many motorcycle clubs, more than you will ever know. On both sides of the fence. Guys call me all the time. Black Dragon, what do I do about this, that, or the other? Hey, bro. But I spend a lot of time on the phone, so now I can't just, like, you guys can help support me. So I'll support you, help support me. Make your appointment at clarity.fm, clarity.fm/black-dragon. And I'll be glad to help you. Anything we talk about is confidential, but we do that as well as a service for you guys. And as a service for myself as well, because I just be on the phone a whole hell of a lot with y'all folks, and I can't afford to do it forever. All right. So those are the things that we do here, man. I enjoy you guys all. That's my 2 cents. Love to see your 2 cents in the comment section below. Now, I want you guys to watch this. I want you to watch me get skinny. Watch it, because I'm dieting hard. All right. Cool. If you got diabetes and stuff like that, just follow me. I have that, and it's time to win the battle against the diabetes and high blood pressure and all that kind of stuff. All right. Go do something great for your motorcycle clubs today, your club brothers, your biker brethren. Go do something great and have an incredible and productive day. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Thanks for tuning in. And get skinny. Wait a minute. Maybe Melly Monaco would do a commercial. You guys follow that chick? Oh my God, she's fine. Yes, sir, man. Maybe she would. All right. I'm out. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.